Assalamualaikum and very good morning. First of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Azhar bin Amusin. My match number is 06DAT20F1023 and my member is
My name is Muhammad Ali Lokman bin Huzaimi and my metro number is 06DAT20F1054.
My name is Muhammad Alif Ashrani bin Muhammad Sani and my matching number is 06D8020F1008.
My name is Hud Saufi bin Azri and my matrix number is 06D8020F1057.
we are from class D80 to A. We will presenting for subject macroeconomic and the code is DPB20033. We will be presenting on our problem scenario towards economic problems during COVID-19. To begin our presentation, I will discuss the effect of COVID-19 pandemic on Malaysia economy. For the first effect is drop in foreign trade as supply chains are affected by government orders. The Malaysian total import, export and trade balance has been reduced during the period of December 2019 to January 2020 compared with the total import, export and the trade balance which improved from November to December 2019. Malaysians export fell 1.4% last year as economic activity slowed due the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. For the second effect is reduced consumer spending due the implementation of the MCO by the government. In the midst of the pandemic in Malaysia, consumers have many worries to bear, fearing for the health of their families, whether they can buy for their basic needs and the loss of the freedom to move about. These common concerns are manifesting themselves in different ways as consumers adapt their old behavior and adopt a new ones. MCO have had an impact on what people buy and how they buy it, but also how much they buy when they go to shopping. Stock up on food and essential items more than before is a common response to the crisis. To continue this presentation, I will pass to Anik Huzaimi.
I will continue on another effect. Another effect is tourists, which is expected to be hit the hardest. Traveler will be forced to postpone their trips and cancel hotel booking as well as flights planned, which is a huge loss for Malaysia since it was ranked the third most popular ASEAN travel destination in 2018. Therefore, this will lower the gross domestic products as fewer goods and services can be produced in the country. Additionally, the increase in employment due to the retrenchment of employees by some companies will reduce the net income and thus GDP as well. Next. COVID-19 will also have a huge impact on the value of ringgit in Malaysia as a result of investors who are panic selling to avoid trading in the current volatile market. The fall of tourists in Malaysia and the decline in global crude oil price will reduce the demand of the ringgit, cause its value to drop. This is mostly due to panic sellers Penny sellers selling their share in fear of rising volatility. Stock market will be faced due to the pandemic. Airline stock in particular, which are part of tourism sectors, has been hit hardest with the ASEAN fall by 26% and Malaysia Airlines by around 36% as of March 27, 2020.
So next, the measures taken by government and central bank to overcome the economic problems during COVID-19 pandemic. So for government, the government will emphasize on prudent spending implementation and reduce liquidity to ensure the country's financial position remains strong. The position of debts and liabilities of the government is also considered, and each project to be implemented should be refined so as not to burden the government's financial and debt commitments. The Prime Minister is also of the view that the budget allocation should bring great returns to the economic growth of the people and the country, while the effectiveness of the program needs to be enhanced so that every money spent can benefit the nation's development and the well-being of the people. Second, the federal government also put forward a fiscal support policy to boost economic growth for 2020. On 27 February, Tun Dr. Mahathir present a RM20 billion economy stimulus package to mitigate the impact of economic weakness caused by the COVID-19 pandemic with a three-way approach. First, to ease affect business cash flow. Second, to help the affected individual. And third, to stimulate demand for travel and tourism. The stimulus package is generally welcomed by industry backing and the people affected by the COVID-19 outbreak, but the impact is expected to be seen gradually in the second half of 2020, especially in the tourist, manufacturing, and export sector of the countries. Okay, next.
Next, for the measures taken by central bank to overcome economic problems during COVID-19 pandemic, firstly, we have fiscal sustainability should be assured. Otherwise, perceptions may arise that debt could be inflated away. Central bank can start by crafting strong intertemporal fiscal strategies, reining in future spendings and developing sound revenue policies. But the most direct route to fiscal sustainability lies in boosting growth potential. This means implementing structural reforms to lift potential growth rates, mitigating failures of healthy firms, orienting fiscal policies towards investment, preserving global supply chains, and safeguarding free trade. Secondly, central bank policies need to remain credibly focused on maintaining macroeconomic stability. Action should remain in line with mandates, particularly price and financial stability. The intention behind policy actions should be clearly articulated and overt deficit financing avoided. Proper institutional governance should be preserved wherever possible. Indemnities of government to cover potential central bank losses are extremely useful. Exit strategies should be articulated as soon as possible. Of course, an optimal exit is one that is induced by a favorable economic environment. And lastly, sponsoring PKS, also known as small and medium-sized industries, during the pandemic, these industries are most likely to be cut off. Customers don't seem to appear, and these small and medium-sized industries will face economic problems. To overcome this, the central bank provides 1 billion ringgit to help the PKS in order to maintain the industries. This money is mainly to provide more convenience in terms of technology. The term technology may appear in a way like machines, applications, and etc. This is because these industries cannot provide as much labor work as before just because of implementing COVID-19 precautions. With that, the technology provided may be able to continue the industry going. That is all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.